2 decades after Dawson's Creek wrapped, its iconic cast is navigating real-life dramas. And they are far more compelling than anything in Capeside. Watch this video to learn how Busy Phillips and Joshua Jackson shocked their fans. Why is everyone buzzing about Joshua and Katie Holmes' rumored romance? And what's the deeply emotional reason for the recent unforgettable reunion?
The best fans in the world.
Let's dive in. Busy Phillips. After Dawson's Creek, Phillips continued acting steadily on TV and in films. She appeared in over 60 projects since then, the most prominent of which were White Chicks, ER, and Cougar Town. More recently, Busy has been in a comedy series, Girls 5 Ever, and this show allowed her to flaunt her singing talent.
I get to live out the fantasy of being a pop star as somebody who loves to sing and can sing very well, but you guys are not going to have to suffer through my solo album.
Busy's time on Dawson's Creek spanned only 2 seasons. However, she's maintained a close friendship with her co-stars since then, especially with Michelle Williams. But things went a bit further at the recent cast reunion, when Phillips and Joshua Jackson surprised everyone with a smooch.
You're not a boy.
Well, the actors are both seemingly single now, so why not? Busy was married to screenwriter Mark Silverstein for almost 15 years. They have 2 daughters, Birdie and Cricket. Since her separation in 2021, Phillips has been open about her new experiences, like moving into single motherhood, exploring dating again, and embracing more freedom in her personal life. Co-parenting and communication with her ex have also been a major theme.
Honestly, since we split up and we really were able to, oh no, I might cry, but we really were able to look at each other and say, like, look at this beautiful life that we had together.
The 46-year-old shared she wasn't immediately looking for a new husband. Still, she remains open to finding new love. Joshua Jackson. The Canadian-American actor has reigned as an on-screen heartthrob since the 90s. Alongside the shooting in Dawson's Creek, he also starred in the films Cruel Intentions, Skulls, and Gossip. Then, Joshua landed the lead role on a sci-fi cult show, Fringe, and proved his dramatic talent again on the series The Affair and Little Fires Everywhere. And now, Jackson is saving lives in Dr. Odyssey. As for his love life, the actor is currently single. Joshua was married to the British model and actress Jodie Turner-Smith. They tied the knot in 2019 and soon welcomed their daughter Juno. However, this May, the couple reached a divorce settlement. After his split from Turner-Smith, Jackson dated fellow actress Lupita Nyong'o for about a year. And this August, he was seen out in New York with the Bridgerton actress Simone Ashley. However, there's no official confirmation the two became an item. The 47-year-old is focused on raising his daughter. Thankfully, his current job on Dr. Odyssey allows him to spend enough quality time with her.
We've worked it out that I take the mornings. So, you know, the hours on TV are long, but they give me the morning, so I get to get her up, drop her off at school, have that time with her in the car. It's magical.
Joshua credits his little one for staying youthful and fit.
I got a 4-year-old I got to chase around. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is.
Still, Dawson's Creek's fans can't forget he once dated Katie Holmes. Recently, the two sparked rumors they might be romantic again. Joshua and Katie both star in the upcoming movie, Happy Hours. And photographs taken during filming show they are quite cozy together. However, Katie says the project is a testament to their friendship. Meredith Monroe. On Dawson's Creek, she played a teenager, but in real life, Meredith was 28 already. The role of Andy remains the most notable in her career. Since then, she appeared in quite a number of TV shows, like NCIS Los Angeles and SWAT. Monroe had more substantial roles in Criminal Minds, where she played Haley Hotchner, and in 13 Reasons Why. The 55-year-old has been married to Stephen Kovovit since 1999.
We're still hot for each other, so there's passion. But I think it's really respect and love and friendship. Sometimes it's the luck of the draw. You find the right person and you guys click.
The couple share 2 children and lead a quiet life away from the spotlight. Kerr Smith. Just like Meredith Monroe, Smith portrayed a much younger character at Dawson's Creek. He was 26 when the show premiered and stayed on the series for 5 years. Over this time, he broke history, becoming the first man to share an on-screen gay kiss on American television. But in real life, Kerr is straight. In 2003, he married to actress Harmony Everett. But they got divorced 6 years later. After Dawson's Creek, Kerr has had multiple recurring roles on projects like Charmed, The Fosters, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He had also appeared in the series Riverdale as Principal Holden Honey. Smith is 53 now. Outside of his acting career, he's an entrepreneur and a licensed pilot. He participates in motocross and spends a great deal of time outdoors, skiing, fishing, or hiking. Kerr and his second wife, Lisa, are also co-founders of a holistic health and wellness business. On top of that, Smith is working on a book.
I'm in the middle of writing a book on my journey through the Dawson's Creek years. So I have interviewed everybody. I mean, over 25 people on the show and all the cast.
It is titled, I Don't Want to Wait, My Journey on Dawson's Creek Without a Paddle, and due for release next fall. Michelle Williams. She was actually the only cast member who was of high school age at the time of shooting Dawson's Creek. Michelle used to call the show the best acting class she had at the time. She received her first Oscar nomination just 3 years after the Creek's finale, for a supporting role in Brokeback Mountain. The other 3 nominations came later for her parts in Blue Valentine, My Week with Marilyn, and Manchester by the Sea. Overall, Williams has over 50 roles under her belt, in virtually all genres. She's been in action movies like Venom, in the musical The Greatest Showman, and portrayed a dancer Gwen Verdon in the miniseries Fosse Verdon. And her most recent project is the drama series Dying for Sex. Off the screen, Michelle is a doting mother of 4 kids. She welcomed her eldest daughter, Matilda, in 2005 with her Brokeback Mountain co-star Heath Ledger. Not surprisingly, Busy Phillips became her godmother. After Ledger's untimely death, Michelle was thrust into the reality of raising a young child without her partner. Only years later, she found love again with Thomas Kail, the acclaimed theater director behind Hamilton. Reportedly, Matilda played matchmaker for the couple. They secretly married in 2020, and their first child together, Sunheart, was born the same year. Their second baby, whose name or gender hadn't been disclosed, arrived in 2022. And just this year, the 45-year-old welcomed one more child, this time via surrogate.
This last baby did not come through my body, but the miracle of our little girl is thanks to Christine. Maybe you're watching out there. Thank you, Christine.
So now Michelle is raising a teenager along with 3 kids under 5. Katie Holmes. Katie was 18 when she first entered Capeside, and Joshua Jackson was her first love on and off screen.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really good time making it.
Their relationship didn't last even till the end of the series. But 2 decades later, they still have an incredible chemistry.
Katie Holmes and Joshua Jackson spotted once again, this time grabbing lunch together in Manhattan. In the photos, they're deep in conversation, smiling at each other with a connection that can't be ignored.
However, there's no solid confirmation that the two are more than friends and colleagues. They are currently co-starring in the film Happy Hours, written and directed by Holmes. It's not her first directing work, though. Katie also co-created the feel-good romance Alone Together and the drama Rare Objects. And the one who inspired her to shift her perspective on her career was none other than Drew Barrymore.
Everything that you've done in your career has been like an inspiration and it gives me confidence because it's like, when you started producing, it was like, oh, we can do that. Women can do that. We can. And so thank you.
And what about her private life? Rumors have been swirling around Katie since her divorce from Tom Cruise, but mostly she managed to keep her relationships under wraps. In 2013, she reportedly has been dating actor Jamie Foxx, and her last public romance was with musician Bobby Wooten III. They broke up in 2022 after 8 months of dating, so it seems like the 46-year-old Holmes is currently single. And with her 19-year-old daughter Suri off to college, Katie has plenty of time to focus on her career. James Van Der Beek. This September, the cast of Dawson's Creek reunited on a Broadway stage in New York, and they did a live reading of the iconic pilot episode of the show. This wasn't just a fun celebrity hangout, though. The entire night was a dedicated fundraiser for the nonprofit organization F Cancer, and it was a massive show of support for Dawson's Creek's titular star, James Van Der Beek. Last year, James revealed he was battling stage 3 colorectal cancer. His former castmates, led by his close friend Michelle Williams, put the event together to rally behind him during his healing journey. The night was packed with emotional moments, including a standing ovation for James's family. His wife, Kimberly, and all 6 of their children joined the cast on stage to sing the show's theme song, I Don't Want to Wait. Kimberly and their daughters, Olivia and Amelia, even performed a surprise solo during the sing-along.
So open up your more than life, say a little prayer for us.
48-year-old James was supposed to attend too, but heartbreakingly, he was a last-minute no-show. Just a day before the event, he had to drop out because he was battling 2 severe stomach viruses that left him completely out of commission. Yet, his heartfelt pre-recorded video message was played for the audience.
I can't believe I'm not there. I can't believe I don't get to hug my castmates, my beautiful cast in person. And just, I wanted to stand on that stage and thank every single person in this theater for being here tonight.
For the cast and the fans, the reunion became a powerful reminder. The love and support forged in Capeside is absolutely real. We are all sending James love and strength. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay awesome.